There we go.
Let's go.
We're good. We're good. All right. We'll go now. Go live. There we go. We are going live. All right. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Let me make sure. No, let's make sure that we're live. Okay, we're live now. Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And welcome to the latest live stream. This is Chinwag number 126. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We apologize.
We are so sorry.
We are sorry that we started a little bit later than normal.
A little bit.
It's been a little bit hectic.
It's like 45 minutes late.
It's been a tiny bit hectic. We do apologise for that.
Absolutely. So sorry.
Really sorry. What happened was...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not so funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny at all.
Yeah. Let's tell you what happened. We went to the office like normal, and we...
Do you know what, Ash? I wish that was the reason.
What did Ash say?
You spent the whole time doing the dog cam, didn't you?
No. Dog cam didn't take any time at all.
No. I wish that was the reason.
This is the situation, guys. We went to the office. We had dinner. Went to the office. You know, let's get everything ready.
We just thought,
setting it all up.
Come in, let's go up to the office, set everything up.
Yeah.
Got the screens ready.
Yeah.
And sat down.
Set
up the chat.
Yep. Load up OBS. Set the chat up. Everything. And then we realised that the webcam was at home because I'd brought it home the evening before. So we were there, and then
we've been talking about bringing the mic back home because we haven't really used it at the office. Okay, because our setup isn't quite right at the office to have this set up there. And so we were talking about bringing this home anyway.
Yeah.
So
here it is. We ended up bringing it back. And it was a bit of a rush because obviously then had to unplug it, had to bring it back, and it was just it was a complete kerfuffle, really. It was a complete kerfuffle, and it was that moment where we sit down.
We were just ready, right?
And I just said,
you're looking at the top of the monitor and you're going, "There's something missing." We really do apologise. We do appreciate everyone that pops into the chat every week, and you know what, there is no excuse for being late, and we're sorry we are late.
We're sorry. Karen is in the chat, so is Karen LGG, and Money Mental, Kelly flipping fantastic finds, Corey Power reselling, Dave, Ash, I saw Phoebe, I saw Claire Thompson,
and reselling Polly as well. I don't know if we've mentioned.
Reselling Polly. Karen. Thank you, Peter Ray. Thank you everyone for joining us. We do appreciate it. Southwest Sellers Gary, Pam from Thrift Mine as well. Hi there.
Hello. And thank you for
bearing with us.
And to anyone that we've missed.
Chrissy, Flippity D. I already love this chat. Now it's even better with the dog. We will get a better cam for that, but this is just for a laugh.
Yeah, I know, Dave. He moved.
Yeah. So he moved.
I can't actually see him.
Yeah,
I can see him there.
Yeah, you can see him there. So that's the situation. Anyway, Z looking more and more like Tom Hanks every day. I wish power reselling. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it.
Yes.
It has been a really interesting week.
It has.
And I say interesting for a reason. A lot of people have been mentioning, I've noticed, especially I think I was watching Shelley, and a few other people have mentioned on some of the videos.
Shelley's this morning,
that sales have been a bit rough, and we can completely relate to that. The main store has been really struggling last couple of weeks, and it's got nothing to do with listing. We've been listing like maniacs since having the office. Even today I think we knocked out another 50 odd listings. Tom Hanks in Castaway, says Claire. You know what, he's still handsome in Castaway, Claire. I haven't got Tom Hanks. He's got that sparkle eye thing going on, you know. Very important questions. He says, Karen, Asda or Aldi coffee. I'm in need of coffee. That's not even a funny question, Karen. I'll talk about that later. Just no, we're not even going there. All right, we're not even going there.
Yeah.
Okay. the sales have been really, really rough. But we're going to get straight to it. This is the situation.
You say they've been rough?
No, they have been. They've been really rough. On the RC store has taken.
If you can see the title, I think you've put the money amount in the title.
Yeah.
The amount of turnover that we've had this week, you know, we are happy.
We're happy. We've done nearly £1,200 on eBay over the past 7 days. 2
eBay stores, and we will jump straight into.
Yeah, we'll jump straight into the graphs, guys. Let's get straight to the graphs. So we're going to show you. So this is the situation. Let me just quickly bring this up. Okay.
Sorry, you're going to have to lose.
There's no Alfie.
Cam.
Yeah, this is graph time. So as you can see, the RC store, not from one of listing, by the way, we have listed stacks onto it. And we've seen some really good stuff happening, which we're quite happy about, in terms of some of the stuff we're listing starting to pick up interest, because we were worried, we weren't sure if there was going to be a big market for it or not. But yeah, as you can see, sales are down massively over last year, and they're generally not as high as we like.
And we mentioned this last week as well. Yeah. We do expect the RC store to have this at this time of year.
We do.
It did last year,
and
we
we're not
weren't
surprised that it's happened
for
again.
it.
Yeah.
And this year, the reason why we're actually sat here and being able to be kind of positive about this is we're in a different place than we were last year.
Yeah, I mean, Sue says 1,200 is low sales. Well, this is the thing, Sue. If this is what we're trying to talk about, if you look at what we did on the RC store, it's under the £100 a day minimum that we like. We like to, bearing in mind, guys, we have got about 13 or 1,400 listings, and then we have web interpret, which means those 13 or 1,400 listings is translated across 8 other eBay sites, which in effect makes our listings viewable by loads of people. So for that, we expect to at least do £100 a day. So we've done under the £100 a day, only £652 over the last 7 days. So that's a drop for us. You can see that the split is still pretty good, 58-42. We are happy, guys. A couple of comments coming in about if I did 1,200 I'd be happy. We are happy, but this is it. Like when we share these figures, and this is why we always and ah about sharing these figures.
You've got to remember that we're actually trying to make a possible 2 full-time wages out of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we say it's lower than we expect it to be, that's according to our targets. So this isn't something that we're unhappy about.
No,
overall.
Not at all.
It's just, it's not where we want to be now.
And also bear in mind, guys, we for the main store we only did 652 over the 7 days. And again, when I say only, I mean compared to what we normally do and compared to what we expect, considering the amount of work and listings that we've got on there. So when we say we've had low sales, we mean that if we just, for example, had just the RC store, we'd be sitting here feeling a bit, oh god, this has been a bit of a rough week, and we still, we're way better than we were. I mean, the fact that £652 in 7 days is now a rough week is a good thing. You know, that means that we've raised the bar. But we are over the moon with this week, simply because if we show you that this is the real good story, this is the real kind of happy part of the week, we're going to share with you. This is what's made our week happen. This is the sales for the general store, which we've only just started to really focus on. We have managed to get it up to, I think it's up to 190 listings now.
I'll be honest, I really don't have a great deal to do with the general store anymore, which is quite funny how things have turned out.
Yeah, you're doing more on the
I
RC
actually
store.
Work more on the RC store than I do on this store. So
we're working to our strengths.
To me, although I've got this on my phone and I see the sales coming through, it's actually quite nice to see that overall that store is actually really starting to pick up.
We're working to our strengths. Like Rebecca is mega organized, she's mega on point with a lot of things which I'm not, and that means she's gotten so much work done on the RC store. We've managed to list, like, I think she left me, this is how good it's been. Today, just before work, she quickly knocked out 30 drafts. And then I was able to quickly list, get the photos done and list those 30 drafts. And then I went and listed on the general store.
And Dave, no, don't give me any RC. You know, I know how to list it. Anything else is just Yeah, asks
exactly. So this is the good part. So the general store is what has made our week good. As you can see, we've taken £544 and only 15 transactions and a really good average selling price. £36 average selling price. I'm really happy with that. We've been getting some good.
And it's nice. Yeah. It's nice to see that the hard work is actually paying off.
Yeah.
When it comes to when I see these figures, because looking at it from and I don't know whether I end up ever releasing it, but I did start making a video about like the growth of the second store. I've still got a recorder update, but I wasn't sure whether I was even gonna like release that video. So and I still might not.
Yeah.
But it's just so nice to see that compared to what I had actually recorded.
And so thanks to the second store, our turnover ended up being just under £1,200 over 7 days. And that's the beauty of this, is like if we were sat here a year ago, we'd be saying, it's been a bit of a slower week, guys. We've only done £650 over the last 7 days. Last year we'd done a lot better. The beauty of the second store is it's protecting us from those ups and downs. We're really, really pleased about that. So even now, considering this has been a bad week for the RC store, we've still managed to do £1,200, and we're looking forward to the weeks where we do well on both stores.
And I just want to say, like the turnover for the week, I am really happy with. I'm really, really happy to see the growth on the general store, because it's doing what I wanted it to do. Or should I say we wanted it to do, which was when sales do dip on like the RC, the hobby store, we have got this other store that's going to push like the turnover up for us. And you've got to bear in mind, guys, I do work full-time. I am in full-time employment. I get a full-time wage each month, which is a great relief to both of us when sales are tough on us. Because we've got the bills that everybody else has to pay. We've got the rent, we've got the the household bills
and
to pay.
That's just it. So I mean, I just want to quickly show just show you guys the situation just one more time, just to clarify. Where main stores had a rough week compared to what we normally do. £652 over 7 days. We aim at least for 100 a day, and we tend to do pretty well on it. We tend to manage to sometimes do £1,000 in 7 weeks on just the main store.
And it's not the main store.
Sorry, the RC store. But what saved our week has been this second store. Which we've got the higher average price and everything, so we're super pleased.
Absolutely.
Overall, we're very happy. Overall, it's done exactly what it's needed to do, which is protect us from the roller coaster that the RC store can be. I want to quickly go in and say a few highs. I've noticed that a few comments coming in. Well, there's a lot of comments coming in.
Never.
I think Karen says Zahir Hubby just said nice Miami Heat hoodie as he walked past. Repping the Heat. I don't know why I'm repping the Heat, considering I'm from Croydon, but I'll rep the Heat. It's just I like the fact it says Adidas there, and I've got.
Do you know what we were walking out the other evening, and he was wearing his Heat hoodie.
I wish it said.
And he went, I wish it said Heat on the hood.
On the back. On the back, yeah. And John, really? Cincinnati Picker has joined us as well. Hi there, John. Hello. Thanks for popping in. Guys, definitely check out Cincinnati Picker's channel for those of you that haven't. I'm sure most of you are subscribed to him. Fantastic guy, fantastic channel. Thank you for popping in. Sue says if everyone's in the premiere in Peter, it's going to take half an hour to say goodnight. Everyone's staying at the same hotel at the meetup. Cool. Karen says that's great for the general store. Any women's clothing this week, Z? If not, why not?
I don't think there is this week.
No, unfortunately not. There
Karen.
isn't. Sorry. Richard says, well done, Beck. Looks like the second store's going well. Nick has popped in. Hey, Nick, how are you? BCP says hi as well. Car boot, next thing to do, says Pleasant Valley. Yeah, we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing.
We're actually going to one tomorrow, aren't we? The plan.
Yes, we're planning on going tomorrow as well.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So the idea. So is the idea that attack eBay with 2 stores rather than concentrating on another platform, says Karen. No, we're still going to look every option possible.
Yeah, no,
but for now,
this is what we're working on. We are going to be doing other things as well. Yeah. But
at the moment,
we'll let you know when that happens.
Well, we still want to put a bit more effort into our Amazon. Our Amazon is really not doing much at all. We could easily do a lot more, but the 2 stores has been a real. It's been good, and I think the difference is we've got a niche store. So we've got the niche store with the hobby stuff, right? And it's great. I mean, some of the stuff we sell, guys, is crazy. Just today, we've had some guy buy like a couple of air filters for 20 quid, and it's going to France, and we'll buy whatever, some crazy things. But the thing is, sometimes what happens, it's just, it suffers. There are ups and downs, peaks and troughs. If you look at your eBay, eBay themselves will tell you, when your category is at its peak and when it's got quiet times. And this period from like April till like September is not great for us. Yeah. But there we go. Brandon C says, question, what is the name of the store that's not Car Pass? Well, Brandon, it's Kaneki Kiyomi.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we will show you later. We might link it at the bottom. You will have looked like a something head Nexetsu. What? What's going on there?
I don't know.
What's that? Oh, experimenting filming with the GoPro mounted on my head today, and then called me a Dalek. Kids have words. A Dalek is better than what Sue was thinking. RVA Flips is my new bag. Thanks for the heads up, Zahir and Beck. RVA Flips is brilliant. Justin is a good guy as well. Yeah. Right. Oh God, what else? What other comments? Quite a lot of questions coming. Question from Claire: have people's offers to buy slowed down? We've not had any takers since the first week, although we do have the button on the app now. Only on one store though, says Claire. We don't really have any success with it.
Yeah, we haven't. So.
Yeah, we've not had any success.
Not to say that we will stop using it, but
yeah, exactly.
We haven't had much success with it.
No. We're gonna keep using it. We've not really. I think we've actually had some success with the RC pass, which is weird. Yeah. But there we go. Sean asks, question: do you plan on slowing down if you hit VAT near Q4? £1,000+ a week is already 52,000 plus. No, no plans. I don't see the point. Yeah, I personally would just want to carry on as much as we can. If we do go over it, obviously everyone says if you go over it, you're better to smash over it, because if you just go over it, it costs you more and it's better to stay under it. But if you're planning to smash past it, then it shouldn't be an issue, and we'll just see it as we would love to see it as a goal to smash past it if we can. Exactly. But yeah, it's been. Like I said, it's been a bad week for the hobby store, but it's been a great week on eBay for us. So we'll say it like that. So considering how this isn't the busiest time of year for people, that's how we feel. I did 992 transactions in the last 7 days, says Shazad. Hi, Shazad. In this last 7 days on eBay and 370 on Amazon. That is insane numbers. And Southwest Airlines says, historically, my quiet months are always May to July. Yeah, exactly. So if you can find a way of supplementing and propping your income up, I would say that's a great thing to do. Right. Landshark Picker says hi as well. Landshark Picker, awesome guy as well. Guys, if you haven't already, check him out. I'm sure you have. I love these guys. You'll often see them together. Lonnie, John, and Justin. Landshark Picker as well, and it's just really cool. Peter Cummings says, love the dog cam. We had the webcam here, so we thought, why not put it on him?
Oh yeah, he's still fast asleep.
Yeah, he did get up and getting a bit of scratching action there, guys. Don't miss it. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
go to bed.
Do that to him.
That's it.
If
get to that level, get an accountant. They'll save you a fortune, says Karen. Yeah, I mean, if we do, then we will.
If we got to that level, that's definitely when we would consider getting an accountant.
Pleasant Valley Picker says, shooting for that million and a new Lambo. Says Pleasant Valley. You know what? I'd be very happy with a million and a new Lambo. I'd take an old Lambo as well, though. Currently, I'm riding around in my 2002 CRV. So You know,
hey, don't knock the Honda.
I'd take a wiper from a Lambo. It's probably worth more than my car. Right. Chrissy says, I'm guessing it's pretty far from you at Karin. The sewing festival would be nice to meet. Sure, there will be one that we can do. A lot of people discussing meetups. Marcella says, question, when does Alf get his own channel? I could watch him all day. He's not getting his own channel.
Yeah. And he doesn't do much more than that.
You know what? He's not that good. He ate cat poop today. Okay?
No.
All right, he ate cat poop.
People might be eating.
Sorry, apologise, but he did. Right, we've got a few pickups to share with you guys as well. Just a couple little things I picked up, and we'll do some sales if we can as well.
Yeah.
We did a sales video yesterday actually, so kind of feel like, yeah, what's the point? No point, is there? We could do some RC sales. Let me know if you want to see some RC part sales, because we did a sales video yesterday.
Yeah, we did the sales video on the second store yesterday.
And if you haven't already seen it, if you go on our channel, you'll see our video previous to this. We did a sales vid. So if you want to see what we've been selling on the general store, you can go ahead. If you obviously some of you guys will be thinking, wow, I've not seen any RC part sales. You know, so yeah, let me know. We can go through a few RC sales, because we've got some RC sales we can share. So whilst you guys are deciding on that, let me know in the chat how much you want to see those sales. I'm guessing
not.
I'm guessing people have just gone very quiet. Like they're like, this is
maybe
if we just stay quiet, we'll just stop talking about it. Let's just. Oh, Shazad says RC sales. We've got one person so far. Let's do some pickups. Let's do a few pickups. These are things I picked up today. Paid £8 for this. This is a cool little pickup.
And I just want to say Mel's straight in there as well.
Mel's in. Oh, we've got two. Did I just say RC sales? Now I'm paying attention. Well, we've got two people now looking for RC sales. Well, let me know, because we've done a sales video, like I said. But if you go to that sales video and you expect RC sales, you'll be disappointed. It's 20 sales of just random stuff. And
I'm not sure Peter really means that.
Yeah, I don't think Peter. Let's share some pickups first. There's some pickups. Check this out, guys. This is a Shure microphone. I found this at the local tip shop, and I paid £8 for it. It does actually have the original shop sticker at $35.95. It's probably what I'll be able to get around that mark. This is actually brand new in the box. It's never been used. A bit dusty. This is a brand worth looking out for. Sure, they're known for microphones, and this is an XLR mic, so it's used. This would be used by your pub singers and your club singers, that kind of thing. Someone just trying to make out maybe like a busker or something. It's got a fairly long wire. It's got a 15-foot, 4-meter long
I was going to say,
XLR
Dave was just
cable.
Asking, long wire.
Yeah, long wire. So that's a good pickup. For £8, I should get about 30. That's the kind of thing I want to get. Nick says, lol, I only just noticed Alfie in the corner. Yeah, we got Alf. He's almost blending in the lighting. Z bought a mic so he can drop it for the win. No, there's no wins happening, Pleasant Valley. Wouldn't mind seeing some chassis, says Sue's pile of shame. Oh, wow. Southwest Seller says, wow, graphs and Alfie and pickups. We're being spoiled. Shure is a great brand, says Landshark Picker. Yep, Shure microphones, they vary. This is more along the bottom of what they do. Some of their mics can be very expensive. Pleasant Valley saying Shure was a big brand in the 70s. They're still pretty decent now. Sparrows and Mel says, I'm just going to watch Alf until the RC starts. Right, moving on, guys. I got some clothes. I picked this up. This is £1.50. This is a Guess shirt. I'm not sure if this is a men's shirt, I think, actually. Yeah, it's a men's shirt. But it's got like a floral print on it. It is a man's shirt. It's got like buttons are on the right. Buttons are on the right, and it's got size L. Otherwise it would have like 14, 10 or whatever. This is a men's Guess shirt. I just liked it. It says like it says Guess 1981 there. I don't know, it just looks cool. It was only £1.50. Maybe I'll get £15 for that. I just thought that was pretty cool. I picked it up anyway. Another football shirt. Man United jersey. Nothing special. Again, £1.50, should get around £10 to £15 maybe. But this is really nice. This is something I'm really happy about, and I'm going to struggle to get rid of this, but this is really cool. There we go. There we go. This is a pair of waist 38 diesel jeans. Really nice jeans. These are diesel saddle jeans. It's got a really cool patch there with a
really cool.
Yeah, really cool patch. These are made in Italy. And they are vintage. They've got all the right tags. The stitching is beautiful. One of the ways you can tell a decent or whether jeans are genuine, apart from the stitching and things like that, is even little details. A lot of these companies will even have their brands on the inside of the rivets on the buttons as well. So if you actually look,
if I can try and get
you'll actually see. Yeah, exactly. So, but you'll actually be able to see the rivets will have like diesel written on there and all these little details, lots of little details. Again, £1.50. I think I should be able to get like 30 or 40 quid for those. So we should be really good. Peter says, Z, you could rock a floral shirt. Cool. Sending offers to watches right now, says Nick. Loving it so much, getting so many sales from it. Wow, we've had real like no luck with it. The funny thing is, we've actually had we've sent offers to watches for cheaper than the item has sold for.
And then we've actually sold the item for more than what we had actually offered.
You want to see what the Alf cam has moved a bit?
Oh no, do you move him?
Hold on, should we see how place?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it?
He was like, well, what's that?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. No, I didn't like that. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So Pleasant Valley says, never thought I'd see Z doing clothes. It's really good when you can pick them up for £1.50 and stuff. I mean, diesel jeans for £1.50, it's a no-brainer. But my favourite pickup, I'm just gonna say, right? Yeah. And Dave's made a comment also.
Go on, what's Dave's comment? Who remembers the streams when Z used to blank Beck out when she did her clothing hauls? I know, right?
Yeah, but
and then now he's showing it like it's like.
Yeah, but I'm picking up really. I'm picking up really good stuff.
It was his idea to pick up clothes.
I'm picking up really good.
All this time.
I'm picking up high.
He does this quite often.
Yeah, but I'm picking up really high level stuff. You know, like super high level. Now this, guys, right? Now this is worth looking out for. This is interesting. I'm actually excited.
Did you tell me about this?
No, you haven't seen. This is really interesting, guys. This is. You can see him. You can see him. Okay. There you go. There you go. This camera is so rubbish.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's still. There you go. Alf cam. Come on, damn it. Alf. There you go. All right. Okay. This is really cool. This is a brand.
I think we keep getting feedback on our speakers.
No, we can't do because the speaker's not even plugged in.
Are you sure? Because
okay, I'll switch it off. I'll switch it off. There you go. You won't get any feedback.
Yeah, they were making a funny noise.
Now this is really interesting. This brand, I got these shorts, and they've got their tag still, which is epic. Look at that, hun. Tag. Tag on that. Right. They just look like normal shorts, but I was interested because they felt really good quality, and they've got these kind of cool logos on them. And this is a brand called Troy Lee Designs. Now, Troy Lee Designs is something worth looking out for. These are cross-country, like mountain biking shorts. So like mountain bike type things. So they're really rugged. The material's really good. They've got this really weird kind of belt thing, like
it's
weird,
like one of those cable.
Like a cable tie belt. It's got these like rubber hoop thing there. I don't know what it's for. It's got all kinds of madness going on it. And £1.50 again.
You're really selling them rubber hoop thing.
These are called motos. So these are like cross country. Like these are their cross country kind of things. So yeah, these are like downhill mountain bikers will wear these. So we paid £1.50 again, and this thing will sell for about 30 plus. There's actually one at auction at the moment which is going for that much. I might actually be able to show you. Let me just quickly see if I can bring this up. Troy Lee Moto. Let me see if I can just show this to you guys, because it is well worth keeping an eye out if you see this, because, you know, here you go. Here's someone selling. Here's someone that's selling some, and his are not like. Just show you. Here's someone selling the same exact ones, basically. Moto mountain bike, same waist size. Those are used, and you can see with 2 days to go, they're on £31 bid. So definitely a brand worth looking out for. And not just this brand, but it's the style of clothing. It's the type of clothing. Yeah. Anything that's kind of specialist, I suppose. So these are like more for mountain bikes and things like that. Well worth it. Have I stumbled onto a shopping channel for shorts? I can't take this kind of hard sell.
I don't know. Very
funny, Mel. What does the washing label look like, says Southwest says. I can show you the label. It's difficult. Good. That's the label. Yeah. But yeah, they're very, like, they're kind of cool. Anyway. Don't take Alfie Cam off. QVC Mel, says Peter. £1.50. Oh, if only the Surrey charity shops are. You know what? Most charity shops around here are not like that. I think, I mean, you'll have actually heard Mel, Andrea, Karen. A lot of the clothes sellers will do this. They will look for the pound rails. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll look for the reduced rails. Yeah,
and
so
I just want to show that
as
well.
What does that say?
Like a little warning thing on there, because they're like, you know.
Well, they're telling you that it won't protect you from impacts.
Yeah. Things like that.
Well, because they're rugged, but they're not like, they're only
not
shorts.
Like,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, they're not going to protect you in any way, shape or form.
No, so. but they're more like rugged, aren't they? They're there. So really pleased with those pickups. Those are my pickups. Switch the views, make Alfie the main screen, says Nick. I was wondering how long it would take for someone to say that.
I think Marcella said it earlier.
Marcella said it as well. If any servo cables come up, can you ask Z to wait so I don't miss it? Just going to fetch a cup, says Okay, you know what, guys? I don't know if you mean it or not, but I'm just gonna go for. I'm gonna go
share some.
Let's go for some RC. We're gonna go for some RC. Right? We'll see whether we can make sure we add Alf to the screen as well for those of you that don't want to see it. But we're gonna share some RC sales because we haven't done for a while, you know. And we shared with you what's going on with the general store. So you know, it's only right. I'll pick out some decent ones that are at least interesting ones. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
We'll pick out some interesting
ones, yeah. Why'd you have to laugh like
because
that?
I was listing some nice stuff at the office earlier.
Yeah, you
today. Were, yeah. And I think it's quite funny and when we say some nice stuff, it just means that it's like slightly higher price stuff.
Yeah.
Than like your £4 or £5 kind of RC part, which sells quite regularly, but it's nice to have like that chunky sell.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for £5. How's that, guys? So we're not gonna bore you too much, and we'll see whether we can add Alf Cam to this as well. There we go.
There we go. You've got Alf on the screen as well.
Okay, guys.
Just in case you're not interested in the RC at all, you can watch Alf.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it? You guys, of course, are going to be interested in some RC. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just. I think
we sorted out the screen.
Yeah,
so
we
that
have.
It's not showing any.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So here we are. It's time for some RC sales. We know this is the part of the chat or the show that you're really interested in. So we have got first up. Oh gosh, I don't know what's going on. They're all decent if they're RC, says Sparrow's End. Thank you, Mel. Claire says straight to the 199 rails. Exactly. RC with Beck's talking. Go on, Beck. Yeah, you tell them about this.
Right, so this is a Thunder Tiger, and it is part number PD1464, because I'm reading from the screen, and it is a front and rear drive shaft.
Well, you know you need a front rear drive shaft, you know, for your MTA4 monster truck. It's a part that can go wrong. It's
With these parts, this is one of the items we had from the original.
This is from the original haul.
So this is like,
this is OG.
This is like the original. This is what got us into it.
Yeah.
So this is completely where the RC stall.
This is where it started. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, just have a look at this. Look at that beautiful build there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that shaft. Look at that shaft there.
Okay.
It's got a couple of little bits on the end there. There's a little grub screw, that's called. Look at that little grub screw, just nestled softly along the strong steel shaft. So just have a look at that, and you can see we've sold 47 of these.
Yeah.
Only 21 left, guys. So if you want to pick one up, you know, get in there quickly.
Yeah.
You never know when you need a drive shaft.
And the thing is, right, with all joking aside, this is what I actually love about this store.
Yeah.
Is the multiple listings on it. It is just so nice to know that once we've sold this item, we've still got others there, obviously, until it runs out, until it's sold out. And some of our parts have sold out.
And who would you say this is most useful for?
Someone who has an RC car.
Someone who has an RC car. What about if you don't have an RC car? Would you still buy it?
Yeah, because you never know.
Exactly, you might get one. So really, it makes sense to just buy this part. Shall we move on to the next item?
Let's move on to the next item.
I think this is a lovely little piece here. This is lovely. A sleek little black
HPI
number.
Racing.
It's a sleek little black number.
Yeah.
You know, you should just shut up a bit. Yeah.
And it is part number RF-40.
Yeah, RF-40.
Channel receiver.
And it's a 2.4.
From the photo, I can tell it's a 3-channel receiver.
3-channel receiver. 2.4 gigahertz, guys. Because the last thing you want is for you to be out bashing in the woods and getting your stuff, your junk, mixed up with someone else's. So what you want is you want to make sure that your junk is yours and stays with you, and everyone else's stays with theirs. And with a 2.4 gigahertz 3-channel receiver, you will have that.
So let's go to the next one.
Should we go to the next one? Why are you laughing?
And as you can tell from this one, we don't actually have any more.
That was a one-off item.
That was a one-off item.
Yeah. That little Alfie cam is a saviour at the moment.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Peter.
Okay, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next item. Okay, guys. Here we go.
So this is a Thunder Tiger, and this is a one-way bearing.
One-way bearing, indeed. And this one-way bearing is for the
Pro.
Yep. Pro. What is it? Huh?
Do I have to say all of that?
No. It's for the what?
I don't know.
It's for the Pro 12, 15, 18, and 21, 28 BX engines.
Yeah,
that's what it was for. Yeah, the one-way bearing. So one-way bearing, as its name implies, only turns one way, and is the part that connects onto the rotor start, the pull start back plate. And as you can see, we've only sold 17 of these, but we've got 55 left.
Yeah.
We may offer a discount. As you can see here, if you buy 3, you'll only be paying $11.89.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fantastic, isn't it, guys? It's just fantastic. One way to boredom down, says Nick. I don't think so.
No, I disagree.
Exactly, vehemently. Disagree vehemently. Let's just look at the packaging.
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Sue.
What's Sue saying?
I was hoping for a 2-way bearing.
Oh no, you don't want a 2-way bearing. It's been proven that a 2-way bearing is not good for you. It's about the one-way. You can see here. Look, it actually says high performance, guys. Yeah. High performance. If you want high performance, you want this one-way bearing there.
Yes.
There you go. I'm glad we cleared that up.
So,
moving on.
Yeah.
Now this is an interesting one.
I I am really, really liking this part, right?
Yep.
Mainly because
Yes.
this is from one of the latest
hauls. Yeah, this is
that we
from our
picked up.
latest haul.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm being serious now, right?
Yeah.
I really, really like this.
Yeah.
Because this has only just recently been listed, actually.
Do you know what? We should just do a 24-hour shopping channel where we sit here selling RC parts to people on YouTube.
Yeah.
See how many people. This is an EDAM.
EDAM.
Not to be mistaken.
Do you know what? If you try and
eat this, you
No.
may become sick.
But if you try and Google this, because I've actually had to try and find prices on this thing, and a lot of these parts we're expecting to be sold internationally, because there's a bigger market for it internationally. Because when I'm researching it, it just brings up cheese.
EDAM. You know, we should also take pretend phone calls from people. Oh, and how have you found? No, you know they call into the studio.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a really
when
good
they call
idea.
into the studio and then they tell everyone that they're happy with their purchase.
So this is a pull start.
This is a pull start. This is a pull start for an EDAM. An EDAM on-road nitro car. And you can see
And I
by
was
Force
really
models.
happy to actually see this sell, because
Yeah.
this is one of the first items, other than some EDAM tape.
As you can see, we
that's
sold
actually
it for
sold.
$27.38. And that's not including shipping. Shipping was on top of that. I believe shipping was about $15 or something. So yeah, pretty happy with that sale as well.
Okay, and then
Karen says, I prefer Gouda. If I buy them all, would you stop with the RC sales?
we're getting to the last one.
We're on to the last one now, guys.
one.
Okay, now this is a nice RC part, isn't it?
This is quite nice. So this is a Thunder Tiger, and it's a ball type universal CVD drive shaft.
Yeah.
I can't look at the camera because I'm reading from the screen.
Yeah, it's a universal there. A universal.
Universal.
Very important. This connects from your differential outdrive cups, and then you'll see here. Let me just show you guys, because I'm sure you want to know this. Come on, why is this thing at the bottom? There you go. Okay. You can see along the bottom.
You went too far down.
Yeah, you can see along the bottom there, the bit at the bottom which kind of has a little bulbous piece.
It's kind of like a little elbow, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And that's where the wheel will go onto there, and
Yeah.
all kinds of magic. Only you can have one of these for just £14.99, and if you buy 3 or more, they're only £12.74 each. And there's only 10 left, guys. We've sold 14. There's only 10 left. What can I say? It's perfect. You could buy this for someone's Christmas present. Maybe someone that's got a birthday coming up. Maybe someone's just passed their exams. Maybe they've just passed their driving test.
Yeah.
It's a perfect gift, really.
And
if you think
might
about
want
it.
to buy them a universal drive shaft.
Exactly. Just to say, what else says, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like a universal, a PD 1500 ball type universal. I mean, what says I appreciate you more than that? So just have a think. There's probably someone in your circle that needs one of these. Like I said, there's only 10 left, guys. Only 10. Get on the phone. Oh, the phones are ringing. The phones are ringing. No, they are ringing. Definitely, you can't hear them because they're on silent, but they're ringing, aren't they, honey? Yes.
Yes.
They're ringing. That one's ringing as well. They're both ringing.
When you touch the phones, does that mean they're ringing?
That means they're ringing. When I'm
Okay.
touching the phone, it means they're ringing.
No one can see your hands, right?
They're ringing. Okay, they're ringing. There's only 10 left. I believe the next people to buy one may get a discount. They may not, but they may get a discount. There's a chance. So just get on the phone. If the lines are busy, just try again. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right, guys. I think that's enough for the RC parts.
That's it.
That's enough for the RC parts.
We're not doing any more.
We've got no more RC parts.
Absolutely not.
Thank you for watching. Okay.
Oh man, what are you like?
I don't know. Go have a bit of fun with some RC parts, really.
Okay.
Rarer than hen's teeth. Come on, guys. Says something funny. Wedding anniversary gift. Only 10 left. I'd better hurry. Says Mel. Oh. Are we still on car parts? Holy moly! Yeah, Nick, we've done a normal sales video,
RC
but this
parts.
is RC. This is special.
It's RC.
Bid up TV going on here. Yeah, I need a little mallet. You know, like a little mallet. You know, like a little.
You don't need
no, is that what they're called? No, is that what they're called? Gavels. A gavel, not a mallet. A gavel. I need a gavel, not a mallet. I repeat, gavel. Okay. Sending this vid to the military interrogators. Make it stop. Oh god.
Well, there you go.
This is longer than Steve Green's door story. Someone needs to call the gas company. Make sure the Maliks don't have a CO2 leak.
No, we're all good.
God.
We're good.
Well, this is a side of Z I've never seen, says Mel. Not cool to torture the viewers, guys. It's a good laugh. What are you feeding Zebek? He's on form tonight. I don't know. Oh god.
Nothing's changed.
Well, my batteries run low.
Oh,
so
man,
many people have been calling.
Phone calls,
So
man.
many people have been calling. We're a very budget enterprise here that all the phone calls come through to my mobile number. And I have to put people on hold.
Pleasant Valley Figure said, "Can we just have Alf next week?" I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether that would,
That's what people want.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
You have to transition it for it to do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. How's that, guys?
There you go.
As you can see, Alf is doing his thing. We really do appreciate everybody.
We really
do. We honestly, I know we take the mick with the old RC. I hope you guys enjoy it. I needed that weekly dose of RC so that I can look at my stuff and actually think it's interesting. I'm traumatized by the impromptu phone-in, says Mel. I was that excited I nearly tipped my laptop over. Even Alf looks better.
Okay, Karen's got a serious question.
Go on.
How's the office been this week? And how have you managed with the girls being off as well? So, office this week. Okay. It's been still pretty productive. I know the girls have been on half term and we have both been working, haven't we? We haven't really taken any time out. Well, I say we haven't. You've taken an afternoon off here and there, but it's been planned afternoons because we've been going in and getting the extra work done so that the stores wouldn't have less activity. So it's been good. It's motivating us to get in there and work.
We've listed more in the last couple of weeks than we've ever listed by a country mile, guys. Yeah. Not even by a little bit. The reason why I'm so like silly and relaxed is, you know what? I love being at home now. Yeah. I love being at home. The office has really done an amazing job for our home life. Yeah.
It's actually given us a point where we cut off and we can actually just go
chill out.
Now is our time to just chill out, relax, do whatever we want with our evenings. We're not stressing about, oh, we should be doing this, we should be doing that, because we haven't put in the work during the day. We're putting in the work and allowing ourselves to have that time away, and we are so much more relaxed for it.
And even with the girls being off, it's been even more impressive, because normally what would happen with the girls being off is work would literally grind to a halt. But with the office being there, you can't just not go in. You know, like you're paying for that space and your work's there. You have to go in.
I mean, I was meant to be doing overtime this morning. Luckily, it kind of ended up that I didn't end up having to do the overtime because who I was covering actually came back to work. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't have to go in, but it meant all the extra time that I'd put in this week meant that going in today into the office this morning was again a bonus, because I still got managed a couple of hours at the office that weren't expected.
It's made me feel so much better about myself, because I realized, you know what, like I think some people are more than capable of working really hard from home. There are plenty of people out there that regularly list lots, and I wish I could be like that. But I think so much of reselling and like Nick's just said, glad you found the formula that works for you. And it's so true. Like me and Nick have talked about this many times as well. And it's like, you have to find what works for you. You really do. And I really did try to work from home, and I love the idea of it, but I'm just not cut out for working from home. Like even if I was to have an office in my garden, I don't think I'd be productive because I'd be so close to home. To put me into the office, I'm like wearing different ironed shirts every day. I'm going in, I'm feeling good about myself, and I'm working. I'm literally just working. Like I've always wanted to say, like, I've always questioned, like, how much work do you get done at home? I always used to say this to Rebecca, like, sometimes I feel like I probably don't even get like an hour's solid work done in a whole day. Now I know the whole time I'm there, I'm just working. I couldn't be happier. And I think you've enjoyed it as well.
Yeah,
so
I have. I'm much more relaxed.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Is the conservatory been cleaned out? Yeah, we've not even had a chance to go in there. It's empty, but it just needs a good clean.
We've shut the door on it.
Yeah,
which is not a good thing.
Peter Cummins had to go because he's going to Shepperton tomorrow. Shepperton's a beast, car boot.
That is.
Corin wants to open an INAD. The EDAM wasn't what I expected. So yeah, really happy with that. Mel says you can see the transformation in you both. You're radiant and it's fab to see. Thank you, Mel. And Kelly says that's great news. Please, it's worked well for you. Reason in Play says I really struggle to switch off and have proper family time. And that's the do you know what? Huge. I was getting really, really stressed out. I was not being able to find my work-life balance, and I feel so much better for it. Yeah. Now that we've got a point where we can just switch off and go, no, that's it. Yeah. To be honest, Z can be the opposite too. If I had no kids, no husband, would just work, separating my space now, I treat it like a job. I work 9 to 5, 4 days a week. See, that's the thing. It really can work. The separating thing is important. Z working, amazing, earth-shaking event. Should pay for itself easily with the extra efficiency. Oh, no, we've got no doubt. I mean, it's just literally the beginning, so I'm a bit nervous because it could just be like a first flush of enthusiasm. I'm really hoping it's not, but we've pumped out. I think this week we must have done about 150 listings. I think last week I want to start tracking them. Yeah, we're doing masses in pretty much every day.
We want to start tracking it really, because I mean we were thinking about trying to get a whiteboard at the office put up anyway, just so that we can track that sort of progress daily. I
want to do like that momentum board that like Lonnie and Justin and they all do. I think John does it, Cincinnati Pickering does it as well. So yeah, I would probably need to get the Sky out of the spare room. I'm easily distracted. I think distractions are the thing. There's so many distractions at home. That's the thing.
Like at the office, we've got the computer.
There's no Epic games installed on it.
It is quite literally
there's no video editing.
You can put YouTube on, because you are there, and you haven't got we've got a kitchen at the office, a shared kitchen, but you're not constantly going to the kitchen to go and make yourself coffee.
Well, because it's not your kitchen, is it?
Yeah. You are quite literally, if you want a coffee, you'll go into there, make a coffee, and then go straight back to work. It's not like chill out time, and there is a space upstairs where you can sit down on the sofa, but it is like you just don't do it because you're just like, well, I'm here to work. I'm not here to sit on a sofa.
No,
so
exactly.
It's really has
having
given that
other businesses there, like we're there with a couple of other businesses, and it helps because people are there to work, and then they're like, oh, what are you up to, and how are you doing, whatever, and they get on with their work. Oh, do you want a coffee, or when they go to the kitchen, and we all have our separate offices, and it creates that environment. It really is. So do a momentum board. I keep meaning to do that, isn't it? I really want to do that as well. I need to get a whiteboard sorted. Right, guys. Again, massive.
And Marcella says, any complaints about Z being at the office too late or too much? No. Because Zahir's pretty much mirroring my work hours, give or take. I mean, we are in there a little bit longer than my work hours, obviously, because on a Tuesday afternoon and a Friday morning we're there. And we did put a couple of hours in on a Sunday, but it's just, it's not.
Yeah, and we go in, it's just working well. It's working well. Yeah. Guys, a really massive thank you. John, question, do you need to change your seller's legal information on eBay, says John? Yes, we will. Yes.
We do. Yeah. There's a reason why we haven't done it yet, but we do need to do it. Yeah, at the moment, the thing is the postcode is shared because it's kind of newish. Because it's a new
shared
office
with a bunch of buildings.
So, and we've had some stories that when you get stuff delivered, it ends up like somewhere else in town.
And we've got like a cattle market and stuff.
So at the moment we're being like, oh, what if we get something returned, and then it comes back to the office address? Where's it going to end up? So we are going to change it, but we just haven't done it yet because we're a bit nervous about changing it and having stuff turn up at
Nick says, love watching it all evolve. You have both come so far and shared the whole ride. It's been a crazy few years, hasn't it? It has. But we're enjoying it. Question, do you want my spare mannequin, says Karen?
I was meant to message you, Karen.
Yeah, do you want that?
Yeah, I'll be in touch with you, Karen.
Okay.
I was meant to message you, I'm so sorry.
What headings do you put on the said board? I need to find that out myself, Karen. I'm going to watch some of Lonnie's and John's and Justin's videos, and they'll probably be on there.
Dave says all postcodes are shared.
Yeah, I know, but this is like shared between quite a few.
It's quite a like a wide area that it's shared with.
But anyway, thank you for watching. We won't keep you any longer.
Yes.
We've already kept you too late. It's like 10 p.m. on a Friday night. Go and enjoy yourself.
Only just made it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, Julie Core. We're going. But thank you for watching. Really do appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Car booting tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be out and pick some stuff up as well. It will be cool. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Now for the bit where I have to...
We've got to find the little switchy thing off.